The Teen Titans are looking a little bit different in a post with over 2.9 million views. On Twitter, with this news account DC Film and News captioning this as "New look at B-17, otherwise known as Bizarro, in My Adventures with Superman Season 3. Now, normally Bizarro Superman is depicted more unhinged and more pale looking, kind of like this. So that design's interesting too. Like, Bizarro here doesn't really look like Bizarro Superman. This looks more like a cracked out, depressed Nico Tokita, which I'm sorry to throw the shade at Nico. I love Nico, but like, that's the vibes I'm getting from this version of Bizarro. However, most people in the responses are talking about Muslim Raven. So let's take a look at those responses, the top responses specifically, and see what people are saying about this. Top comments to the post, like, "I think making Raven Muslim is unironically a great idea. Why? Because it's great symbolism for her father wanting to subjugate or eliminate all that oppose him. And Raven's father is a demon who kills and enslaves for his own benefit, so yeah, her being Muslim is fitting." They literally just put Raven in a hijab because it looks like her hood, trying so hard to cram in all the forced diversity as possible. I like the show, but this part gets old. And there is actually some more context to all of this. For example, as this account points out, this account also seeming to not like the comments that people were making, and also not liking the initial post from the OP as well, from this DC Film and News account. Let's take a look at what this person says then, shall we? They write, "The first image of Bizarro alone is sufficient for this news post. The second, with Titan cosplayers, shows no feature of his design not already pictured. You knew exactly what you were doing here and should be ashamed." Now, whether you agree or disagree with this post, it is kind of funny that this dude's actually beefing with a news account, but let's take a look what they included here. The screenshot reads, "On the official Adult Swim YouTube channel, the platform released a preview for the episode titled Mobile Suit Toyman. In this upcoming installment, Clark and the gang are attending Superfest, a comic convention focused on the Man of Steel, with Jimmy Olsen creating a comic book of his own to help sell. While struggling with his feelings for Kara, the preview reveals a surprise many might not have seen coming, with B-17 aka Bizarro attending the event wearing a Superman costume of his own. He's bombarded with fellow cosplayers portraying Starfire, Beast Boy, and Raven. While it isn't confirmed whether the Teen Titans are fictional in this universe, they do exist in some form or fashion within the Adventureverse. You can check out the preview below." Another comment would talk about how this is a cosplay, writing, "It's a cosplay, but I still find it hilarious that they make the character born from a dark pact made with a devil a Muslim." But the war would continue, as that got a response from another user who said, "Good observation, usually she's white, which is more fitting to your description." The whole situation even eventually making it international, with tweets in Portuguese, for example, this one reading, "Raven is literally the daughter of the demon and uses black magic. What do they mean by that? Ha ha ha." Another Portuguese tweet reading, "All right, she's the daughter of a demon who wants to destroy everything, so she had to be Muslim." But a French user chiming in as well, taking the other angle here, saying, "Now they're whining about fictional cosplayers." A Spanish user writing, "Sure, switching the character and having her go from being gothic to Muslim will attract lots of teenage readers." And another English response reading, "The character's a cosplayer, not actually Raven." It's still funny to think about though. Read the replies. Also, the art style bothers me. I think it's a combination of the thin line art plus the Beast Boy face angle that bothers me. And this response reading, "Oh man, Twitter's a gross place. I thought people were going to be excited that, they were going back to the roots of the character. No racism, immediate, and blatant." Oh yeah, the roots of the character, because Raven canonically has always been depicted as Muslim, right? That's definitely a thing that's always been the root of her character. Anyways, that is the currently unfolding Raven controversy with My Adventures with Superman Season 3. Let me know what you think about the latest. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you in the next one.